Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be basically just the update on the 50. A big puddle of fuel down here. I think I'm just going to try and weld this back together. It's the wrong one for this trans because the fiberglass is just dripping down. Hopefully this wasn't a waste. For what it is, that's money. I think we should see if this thing starts. We've been doing a lot of work on this thing throughout the past couple of months, and it needs to get done and get out of here. So here's an update on the car, and I don't know, hopefully it leaves soon. Let's see what happens. Alrighty guys, so you know I've been doing the wiring in this thing, and I'm getting really close to being buttoned up, stuff like that. Start putting the whole inside of this thing back together. But yesterday I was screwing around with it, doing a little bit of stuff here and there late in the afternoon, and I kicked on the key after I hooked up all the fuel injection wiring, stuff like that, and I could smell fuel. I'm like, what the heck's going on? So, that being said, let me show you what I found. So I walk around the side of this car, and there is a big puddle of fuel down here. And I figured, oh, something's loose or something like that, or, I mean, whatever, it's a fuel leak, you know? So I'm gonna try and do this as fast as I can to show you what I found, but not make too much of a mess. So let's see if I can get this all set up for you. All right, so I'm gonna turn the car on pretty quick and then shut the batteries off. So let's see if I can do this and see if it'll catch it. Well, probably didn't catch it right there, but let me see if I can get it right here. Okay, ready? It's literally coming right through the side of the hose. Like, California gas sucks. And it made a bigger mess. It's dripping right now. So it literally just ate the hose from the inside out. California gas really sucks. So now I have to do all the fuel hoses on the car too. Yay. Alrighty guys, and one more thing on the list to fix on this car. The splines that come out of the seat that are meant for the handle to go on like this, those I've decided to break off. Now, I'm pretty sure one was already broken, and then when I went to move the seat, I just broke the other one. So now I got to take apart the seat to figure out what seat frame this is, because I have no idea where these things came from, and see if I can find new hinges, because apparently this whole gear setup right here also has a cable that runs all the way around the seat and to the other side. So both sides of these things actually latch in place, not just the one. So I have to disassemble the seat now, which means hog ring's got to get snapped, foam's got to come out, and the whole seat's got to come apart.
Sounds good.
One more thing after another. Alrighty guys, we got the piece stuck over here. We got it all pulled apart and the bracket pulled out. So obviously these little guys right here go on, you know, like that kind of thing. So for the life of me, I can't find this bracket because I don't know what seats they are. Like, I don't know what they came out of. So instead of trying to scour like junkyards and stuff like that, I think I'm just gonna try and weld this back together. See how bad this pot metal is. If this is pot metal or if this is aluminum, I think we're just gonna try and weld them back on, see what happens. I mean, hey, it's just a little bit of time. See what happens. Alright guys, well, we got this thing cleaned up a little bit. We got the two halves put back together. So now I can set this thing up, you know, kind of like that. We'll line that up and see if we can TIG weld the outsides. Maybe we can get enough aluminum in there to make it work. I can grind it down smooth. It's worth a try. See what happens. Well, in my full redneckery that I have going for me, I went ahead and put some more weld on it, and then just decided, you know, I was just gonna use a die grinder, and not a die grinder, I'm sorry, a Dremel tool, and try and put some groovies in it. So it does not look good at all. Okay, like I understand that. I added some groovies on that side to match up with the things. I understand it's all messed up and screwed up, but here's the kicker. It actually fits in there pretty good. Like, so I'm gonna put it back together with this and see how long it lasts. Why not? It's working. Oh boy. So getting the wiring all buttoned up pretty quick. I'm almost done. Got it all tidied up here. Got my leads coming down, stuff like that. One of the things that this car originally had a problem with is the shifter cable was broken down at the transmission, and the linkage down below was wrong. It was just not the correct setup, as you've seen on this car 1,000 times. So we put the right linkage stuff down there. But I noticed this shifter is like a Turbo 400, Turbo 350 gate pattern, and it's the wrong one for this trans. This trans is a 700R4 4 speed. So the gates, the distances don't match where they latch. So I'll set you guys up and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, guys, I hope this is clear enough for you. Stuff like that. You guys can see this. But, so this gate is actually meant for a like Turbo 400, stuff like that. So it doesn't have the right like tooth thing and tooth spacing. So like you can go back. So here, let's go to neutral. There's neutral. That's fine. Click it back. Drive is fine. But now let's say you go back down to second gear, or in this case, third gear. See how it sits up on top? Like the sweet spot, the detent is on top. Like it does click down, but it doesn't, it's just not right. Like that needs to be farther over. Just like reverse, the detent stops right here, but like it's up on top. So that means the detent, that means it's not fully going into gear. So it's just gotta be ground down a little bit. And then likewise with park, that's not even going in the detent. So, okay, and then also, if that's drive, that would be third, there's second, and I can't get all the way back to first. So first and second don't even have anything between them, theoretically. So anyway, I'm gonna have to get in here and grind these things, you know, grind this one down a little bit right here, and from what I remember, this one needs to be ground down a little bit over here. And then this whole park setup has to get ground down to all the way over to here. So that way, when this thing goes all the way forward, it's in the detent spot. Aye, aye, aye. Just not correct. Alrighty, guys, so we got park. It's nice in the detent. We got reverse. Nice and easy right there. Neutral. Drive. Third, second, and first. We got everything we need, and it still has a park lockout. Perfect, baby, perfect. Oh boy. Well, as you can see, we are still trucking along with the car. We got speedo in, steering column back in, all that happy poo. We are working on the center console now. And before it goes back in, I got to put the stereo back together. And one of the things that we had a problem with when we first took this car apart was this vent right here. It's an oval vent. Ouch. It's an oval vent that they had made like a duct tape reducer to go from the round tubing out to the oval. We're not doing that. We're going to do something correctly. So this is what I came up with. This is like my mold. So essentially this is the vent back piece, and this is the diameter of what needs to be the hose going over. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this and I'm going to drape a piece of cloth over it. I'm not sure if I'm going to use fiberglass cloth right out the gate, but I think I'm going to use like some type of spandex or something like that. And then what we can do is we can wire tie it right here to be perfectly round. And then from this edge out to here, we can wrap it around the corners and then staple it right here. So the whole thing will be nice and tight, and then we can fiberglass resin the whole thing. Again, this doesn't have to be anything really crazy, like thick and like structural, I should say. It's just a vent adapter. So 1, maybe 2 layers should be plenty. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now and show you guys what this thing looks like before we resin it. Hopefully it works right. And we're gonna simply, okay, and now we can pull this thing tight. Cool. So now I'm going to get a piece of tie wire. We'll tie wire this so this makes a perfectly round circle right here. And then we will fiberglass this whole thing. Then tomorrow when it dries, I'll come back, I'll grind the edge off right here. Grind the edge off right here. And we should be able to take this thing and pop it right out. Cool, cool. Groovy. Check it out, and then we'll have ourselves a little reducer. Fiberglass this thing all up tonight and get it off tomorrow. Cool. Well guys, this is what we got. It's fiberglass together for what it is. It actually looks like it's coming apart right there. Uh-oh. Yeah, oh well. Oh well, we'll see what happens with it. If it ain't perfect, that's what fits me best. So anyway, long story short, hopefully we can get it out of the mold tomorrow, and we'll sand it up, make it a little cleaner, paint it black, you know, something like that. It's behind the dash, what the hell does it really matter? And it's basically just to transfer air from brown to oval. So it should work with no problem. I'm probably gonna have more of a hard time getting it off the base because the fiberglass is just dripping down. But hey, let's catch you guys tomorrow and we'll see if this comes out. Well guys, we got this thing done and it's time to pop it off of here. And now I can really see how much all the resin drained down to the bottom. It's fiberglass pretty good. Let's get this thing pulled off, ground up, and get it out of the mold. I'm gonna have to grind this whole thing off. Oh, this is gonna make a mess. I have to do this outside. This is just gonna make a mess in here. Guys, it's like 105 degrees out here, and I gotta grind up fiberglass. This is gonna suck. All right, let's go back inside and see if I can knock this plug out of here. Alrighty guys, well we got the edges ground up. I just gotta get the plug out of it now. One thing I forgot to do, which I normally remember to do and I forgot this time. I normally wrap all of my plugs, like whenever I build something like this, I normally wrap it in cellophane first. So like the actual fiberglass doesn't stick to the wood or anything. If you guys remember, I completely forgot to do that. I'm not sure if this is gonna come out. Like I may have to build a whole nother one of these. But we're gonna try anyway. I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen? We're definitely gonna try and get this one apart. So hopefully this wasn't a waste. Oh yeah. Would you look at that, guys? So what we can do now is we'll grab the die grinder. We'll grind off all these little edges in here. But dude, look at how perfect that came out. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not perfect, but for what it is, that's money. Gotta go that way a little bit. Ouch. Oh, dude. Check that out. It fits all the way down on there. Heck yeah, baby. Couldn't ask for nothing better than that. Nice and tight all the way around. It worked again. This is awesome. Alrighty guys, we've been trucking on this car for a good couple of hours now. I think we're at the time to start this thing. I got new fuel lines made. The box showed up today, or package, whatever, and got new ones made. Put them on, no leaks. I think we should see if this thing starts. So turn on some batteries, and I don't know, do you guys want to be over here, or do you guys want to be over where the motor is? I don't know, let's see what happens here. Let's see if I can do this. Wow, that was quick. Wow. That's freaking awesome. That's freaking awesome. That's the best thing about fuel injection. It starts really quick. She's a runner. Oh, this project's moving along. Hopefully this thing is out of here quickly. So now that we know it runs, which is actually amazing, center console's going back in like right now, and then like seat, I gotta fix the handle on that seat. Seat will go back in, steering will go back on, and some little things, and then obviously give it a really good wash. It's got dirt on it from like a year ago, so we have to wash it like really bad. So got the stereo all hooked up. Our little adapter piece came out. Oh, this is really bright. Our little adapter piece came out really good. You know, can't ask much more than that. At least it's not duct tape now. And center console can go in now. It's going in right now. Like finished and bolted in and done. Let's get this car out of here. Back to the owner. Ken, I'm sorry. This needs to get done. I know. Ouch. It's my finger. That hurt. Wow. It made my finger numb. Alright guys, we've been doing work on the yellow car here, trying to get it done and out of here. One of the things we got to deal with was obviously the seat bracket right here. Yeah, I tried to weld it. It didn't last. It broke right off. After some research, a buddy of mine stopped by, and basically what he kind of determined, and then after reading it, it kind of goes with it. I'm pretty sure from what he was saying, it's 70-75 aluminum, which is not very weldable. Like, you could do it from what I've been reading, but it's kind of a pain, and they're very susceptible to cracking as soon as you're done. So oddly enough though, I did a whole bunch of looking around the good old internet, and I found the bracket. These are actually seats out of an S10, like Sonoma, a Bravo, whatever, I think they were called the Bravo, like the S10 Blazers. So I was able to find one on eBay. It's on its way, so I'll be here in a couple days. But one of the other things we had to deal with was this window only rolled down about 4 inches or so. Well, come to find out, hang on, I put the screw over here. So come to find out, the people that installed the grab handle right here on the door, they used these big old screws and whoop, right through. Well, that whoop right through went right through here and into the spot where the track is for the window. So the screw was sticking out like this and it just stopped the window from working. Obviously, it'd go down and hit a stop. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna riv nut this. We're gonna move this forward about a 1/2 inch on both of these and then right here. So I can move the hand pull thing, the grab handle thing. We can move that forward a little bit. It'll still cover all the holes, so I don't have to worry about that. And then it'll be like machine screw threads. So it'll be nice and perfect. I don't gotta worry about like trying to figure out what we can use to hold the thing to the door. But anyway, that's what we've been working on. Oh, and also, we finally got all the electrical done. I mean, short of the seat, putting the seat in, it's all done. And I got all the kick panels made. So now, everything's covered up nice and neat. And whenever you want to service anything, your whole access panel comes down and there's all your fuses and relays. And the best part is 2 screws on this side, 2 screws over there, and all that opens up. So it's nice and easy to access and get to. So that all came out really, really good. Anyway, I need to do better at, you know, keeping up films and videos and stuff. And then today we're gonna wash the car and make it look pretty again, because obviously it's dirty as heck. We're about ready to just give it a quick wipe off real quick, a wet towel bath, and then hopefully a light little wash. And try and get it back to the colors it really is supposed to be, considering this has got like a year's worth of dust on it. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and wipe this thing off real quick. And we're still waiting on the seat bracket, so I can't put the seat in it till then. Can't drive it around till then. But we can get it wiped off, get it cleaned up a little bit. And then I can also screw with the fuel injection, try and tune it a little bit right now while it's sitting here. So let's get it wiped off. Alrighty guys, we're at the end of the 50 project here. Hopefully it's going to be going back to the owner soon, and they get to go out and enjoy it and make some memories in the car. Thank you guys for sticking around watching my channel, things like that. And it's really humbling to me to see people take time out of their day to watch my stuff. It's pretty amazing. That being said, likes, comments, and subscribes, that stuff all helps, and hopefully it grows the channel a little bit more. I'd like to get bigger and bigger, and the bigger I can get, the more I can do. That all helps. So appreciate everybody that watches and takes time out of their day. We're also getting ready for Mount Carmel Car Show. We got a couple of things going on with that we're going to be taking to the show, and if I can see you guys there, it'd be rad. Come up, say hi. Like I say, it's always new and humbling to me to have people show up and say they watch my stuff. It's pretty amazing. If I haven't, or if I'm not going to see you at the car show and I haven't met you yet, hopefully sooner than later. Other than that, thanks for watching the channel, guys, and till next time and till the next video. See you then. I can change the exhaust. That's pretty cool.